Do. We are live again in this world. It's good to have the jacket back. I've been used to looking at. You know what? Hang on. There is like a slight requirement here. Hang on. Just for a moment. You know what? Good enough. My GTNH version of the skin is scuffed anyway, so you know what? We're being a little scuffed today, with the way we're doing this. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Minecraft. It's been a little while. I've been a teeny bit busy, as you can see behind me. But we do need to have like a little bit of a yap and a little bit of a chat, just because, well, in all honesty, I've been really focused on GTNH. I haven't had much time on this world, but I've been a little bit busy. I had this set up because I wasn't sure if I needed some more with the birch I gathered, but yeah, no, so I've been pretty busy. I kept track of what all that I've gathered over our months-long hiatus that we've been doing, you know, what all I've been working towards, and yeah, I mean, last time we talked, you know, I told y'all that we should hopefully, you know, be able to come back, and next episode will be a, you know, wonderful little let's get back to the business of building, let's get back into everything, you know, let's get to work, basically. And God, I'm still so used to the general way of doing that, and I kind of left you on a pretty hard cliffhanger of, you know, I'll hopefully send out a video by the end of the summer. While I did end up creating a video that was Minecraft related by the end of the summer, we did a different series than, you know, I would have liked to have necessarily done. Like, I still would have liked to have done some more building for this, but really, in all honesty, just stuff kind of came in, and I got really interested in playing GTNH, to put it simply. So I am sorry that I never did. I'm going to fix this. This looks illegal, in all honesty. I never did get to necessarily, you know, do the episode that I wanted to do of this world, but it's because I really got invested in building up the GTNH world and, you know, running it. So I didn't do any major improvements since you last have seen me. The only thing I've done is basically intermix between all the GTNH grinding. I would occasionally grind this world. And I'd sit and run the TNT farm, or I'd sit and run the snow farm. I've repaired this damn shovel so many times. It is seen way too much pain. And today, in all honesty, I finally get to say, hey ho, my, you know, my effort finally is allowed to be paid off. Sorry, I need to open this up. And I finally get to work on building one of the lower floors of this place. Now, don't get me wrong. Is this, you know, still necessarily... I mean, we had the discussion last time. I apparently yoinked some of those. We've had the discussion a few times where I'm not necessarily sure that our build that we did above is 100% perfect for this. Here, where is a good exit? I know there's one over here. But, so we've talked in the past that basically this is not a good build. Main reason being is we need to do some fixing over here. Excuse me as I go up here. Ow, as I nearly off myself immediately, and guess what? That would have been a painful thing to fix. Look, I'm not used to flying around on an Elytra anymore, but we've talked about this mess. I'm not very proud of it. We also know how to fix it, which is a thing that we need to work on. Which is something that we're going to do pretty soon. The other thing, we've talked about deinstating this and using a new system. We're going to work on that too at some point in the near future, just because that needs to go in. And then finally, of course, the real meat and potatoes is determining really how much space needs to be put in between each layer, because we've been needing to work on that for quite a while, and in doing so kind of means that I need to trim out a lot of area. So my general statement is going to be this. So I think in terms of height-wise and everything, I should probably add an extra block of height to our general build. Reason being is it lets me kind of stagger some things, it lets me do some things, it lets me, edit some things that were and are a little messy about this layer as is currently, because yeah, this is disgusting, and I'm genuinely kind of upset with myself for how many hoppers I've had to use through here. So, what we're gonna do, and I'm pulling up the Minecraft thing on my world, or on my end. Let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 that we need. Let's just add an extra block to it, make it 21. That's what we're going to do, is we're just going to add an extra block to it, make it 21. I did not mean to do that. Look, okay, it's been a while since I've played. Recently, I've been 100% focus on GT&H, so yeah, no. It's been fun. Yank this. I'm like, as you can see, I keep going for things that only exist in GT&H land. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna, basically take the design that we have, like we said we would, and we're going to just drop it down a layer today. Hopefully, that works in terms of design layout. It should. I mean, I don't see why necessarily it wouldn't. There we go. And then, then what we're going to do once we're done with all that fun jazz is we are going to, probably call it an episode, because I'm going to be honest, once we get to that point, it's probably going to be about that time anyways. I mean, much of this is really big. I also need to check, was I smart about this? I'm not sure if I was. was smart about that. I do not think I considered that. That is a major issue. Because that is not a good thing to do for us. Did I consider... Okay, I at least considered that part of the build. I think. I'm starting to think less now, though. But yeah, that drops straight through. I think the way that I intended to do it was that I think there's going to be a long drop for the next one, which is fine. I mean, you know, that's perfectly reasonable that I would do that. But then the next one we do the 21 version. Let me go run and grab some more fireworks. See if I can't find any. It has been a while. My fireworks. I haven't really needed to move my fireworks. No. Was it here? There they were. I've been loading basically everything almost exactly the same. Just because I wanted to keep us relatively frozen in time unless I was ready to do major building. Which, only now really am I ready. Well, that didn't work. Alright, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to drop it down till we're lower than that, just because I feel like that's going to be the best way to do it, and we'll use our elevator area to do so, just because, yeah. Okay, try and build myself out over there. Yes, I know this is terrible use of my oak logs. I should not be using them as scaffolding. Alright, so we'll go up to, I mean, right here is where I originally wanted to start it. And, I mean, if it weren't for the fact that that's there, you almost could, you know, you almost could. In all honesty, you might still be able to. Yeah, anyways. Let's do this. And, well, that was great. I mean, I need to... Ow. I need to slot in and do that anyways. Oh my god. Chill out. Jesus. I think I took every fall I could there. Like, God, okay. Whoop-dee-doo. Yeah, no. I'm also more attuned now to 1.7 movement, so apologies. I'm not necessarily the greatest at this anymore. Yeah. Let's, you know what? Let's build that chunk there, because that at least sidewinds it, so that way I can also still do this stuff, and then that way we can build as necessary. So I will say, by the way, my intent is that the elevator itself works for two purposes. Not only being the player elevator, but also the item elevator, so to speak. God, I wish I could, hold a torch in my offhand. Really, in all honesty, what I'm realizing is playing GTNH has almost ruined my ability to play this game vanilla. Anyways, we'll take that over. You know, I'm building this right now. Don't think this is actually where the floor is going to go. This is more just a starting point, I feel, at this rate. Do I even have torches on me? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. I'm like, wait a minute. Do I even have torches? Nope. That's alright. We will be fine. Yeah, that's right. There's phantoms in this version. I hope I slept last time I played. Because I feel like I would have, but, you know. I will say, there is a nicety in being able to middle click again. The issue with it is middle click normally doesn't necessarily matter to me in modded, because I normally have a way that's doing that naturally. Alright, so there is our elevator shaft area. But anyways, as I was saying, items will also be doing this. So I think let me see here. So I'm in line with that right now, which means, like I said, if I were to drop it down starting to the inline there as my 20, I think that, or my 21, that'll work good, at least. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start. I still want to be extra careful, so I'm gonna put it so that we're starting my inline build here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up from where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that way, just in general, the build will not be concerned. And what we can do is a major shaping exercise to upgrade things. But no, so those unaware, yeah, no, this series was never meant to die by GTNH's hands, necessarily. Like, I have every intent to continue the collection project just because it's still an interesting project to me. Now, does that mean that I'm necessarily going to be good at keeping up with it? Hell no. In all honesty, I've kind of slightly given up on doing it because, on one hand, I don't know if I'm physically able to work as fast as they put out the tiny little updates. The problem with that is I still really feel like I owe it to you guys to do so. Now, don't get me wrong, I still want the world to have its major, challenge and improve, or like goal. I just currently have been struggling necessarily to find that goal still aligning with the collection of all the items, if that makes sense. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to. It just may not be something we do immediately, and I kind of have also wanted to say this, like, the reason why I didn't fully swap to GTNH is twofold. GTNH is not a game or a series I really feel comfortable streaming. GTNH is unironically kind of good for streaming if you're a speedrunner of GTNH. I am not. I am slow running the hell out of GTNH. Which is part one of why I don't really view it to be fair to me to say, oh, I'd, stream GTNH instead of this. The other thing is like, my content on GTNH is, I've realized I want to make content that is higher edited, and it is a thing that is inevitably going to apply itself across the channel, but I feel like I'm betraying my goals of GTNH if I were to simply put, stream it. Like, it doesn't seem like something I should stream necessarily when my biggest goal for that series is for it to be a high quality stream or a high quality series. I want it to be my highest quality series on the channel, basically, for at least the time being. Just because it's what I'm working on a lot. The other one being, basically, MDOT itself, because MDOT is my child and we love that series. So yeah, no. That's why I'm working so hard on that. Welcome in, G3. Welcome in. Or whatever you end up calling it, or whatever I'm supposed to call you, I forget. But no, the additive to that is like, if I were to stream, well, I already said that. If I were to stream GTNH, it goes against what I'm wanting to do with the series. And it also just kind of gives you guys spoilers for stuff that I'd rather just show you in the big episodes, especially when each episode of GTNH takes literal months to make. Like, for instance, the first episode of GTNH was done in 2 months. I forgot about that. I then had to take basically a 2-month break from GTNH just because of real life issues. And then, now that I'm back playing GTNH again, it's already been a month and I'm not anywhere, I'm not even like, I would say I'm possibly to a halfway point in the episode, but like, I don't feel like I'm at a halfway point in the episode, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like, where each big major episode takes multiple months to produce, it's necessarily the best thing to do for, the series to try and stream it. And don't get me wrong, I would not be opposed to, occasionally streaming it, but that's also just not how I do my streams. Everybody who has seen how I do my streams basically knows that I do my streams based on polls from my Discord. And my Discord genuinely is for the GTNH series the way it is. I mean, it was the biggest boom on the channel that I've done in recent times. If I were to portray what the series was kind of for and how I want it to be, it's not fair to the viewers, basically, of the series for me to do that. So yeah, no, I've kind of hard decided I'm not streaming GTNH, period. Let's see here. That's 3 blocks across and then a 4th. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then that's where I need to figure out how I'm going to continue this over, because the hanging build now no longer is going to be hanging necessarily 100%. Interesting, but you know, it's fine. It can be hanging a little bit. I might end up just, you know, building it, or finally platforming it down to that. Anyways, what's my elytra? This is the other thing of, yes, I'm aware. This is the other thing. Brother, I'm an idiot. This is the other thing that's been annoying me really about basic Minecraft versus GTNH. Is overall, in some instances, tool durability, mainly just my elytra, has been an actual kind of annoyance. I would love to say that I enjoy the simplicity of it sometimes, but like, dear Lord, Tinkers has made me way too, like, you know, relying on, oh, I'll just repair my tools, and it being a relatively quick experience that doesn't take too ultimately long. Problem is this just takes a while, 9 times out of 10. And with the elytra, you have to do it so commonly. Like, I haven't done the enchantment yet. I need to. But, yeah, no. Come here. Yeah, God. But no, this has been quite literally how I've been doing, is I spend 20 minutes actually. That's the other thing. Like, my annoyance is more that I can only spend about like 20 minutes doing work before I feel like I need to go repair something. And that's been my problem with my grind too. Is it's been, oh, I do 20 minutes of work and then it's back to 5 minutes of grind. So it's been slow. It's been pretty annoying. And you know, like, I don't feel like vanilla has really been respecting my time necessarily with everything that I want out of it. Now again, I know that's a different thing. That's a different beast. You definitely can say that there is, you know, like differences to what I view as respecting my time and what isn't. And that's just the way the game works, especially because GTNH is viewed by many to not be a mod pack that really respects your time, but I honestly kind of disagree currently. I always feel like there's something I can do. In this one, because I've kind of had to focus my goal in, like, you know, there's not too much necessarily I can do at any one time. Now, granted, I will say, as we begin to pick up this series again, I am going to make sure that there is something I can do at all times, basically. Because I do want to actually, you know, feel like I'm making progress, so to say. Like, I don't want to be, you know, oh, you know, there's not anything I can do. There is always something I can do, and, you know, I mean, today just happens to be a day where I really want us to get some build done because I promised what felt like months ago that, you know, I would. So now, here we are, months later, building, because I promised I would. Now, let's see here. So, let me check. Okay, I did include the divot. I didn't send the divot as far down, I don't think, though. Maybe. Yeah, especially because that just goes there. Let's see here. But no, GTH has been awesome, and I'm happy to be back in this world. Just, you know, there is a bit of adaptation that I would like to add to it, inevitably, because of it. Doink. Also, man, am I gonna miss vertical slabs. GTH lets me vertical slab. I love vertical slabs. Shelves are fine, shelves are great, but vertical slab, my beloved. Truly one of the things that I love of GTH is vertical slab in my kitchen sink mod pack. Okay, so that's in line. We can move over to here. Let's see here. We got 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3. I need that out of the way anyways. Cool. And then now for the real confusing part. We're here, so I'm gonna just build a direct shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yep, cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Alright. This should be directly lined up with the corner. And Black Bear, for your information, we are currently yapping about GTH and how I've been pretty busy, just in general. You know what? I see why this is misaligned. Oh my god, I also am used to 1.7 combat. Reason this is misaligned, and I just realized it, is because the tree area misaligns. I forgot about that, so we need to take all this down and go over. We're doing what I promised, like, months and months and months ago that I would do, which is work on building the next major set of chunks of the of the collection. And I promised that there would be an episode where I do that over the summer. I then proceeded not to because we got busy with GTNH. So, yeah, no. We love this. We love this mess. And into the wall. This should line directly up. Yep. I'm like, I have to get reused to basic combat. Yeah, YouTube in general's been busy. I mean, we crushed the 250 sub mark. We're almost to 260 now, honestly. There was a short time where it was looking like we were actually going to already reach 260. That's how crazy it's been, he says, having to focus on things. Because I don't have torches in my inventory because I didn't prep that hard. Alright, cool. And then we'll just take that line right there down the 21 that it's supposed to go. Like, just in general, there's been a lot. It's been a busy time. It's called the Skeleton Grinder. You know, my mob farm that I have, which basically, kills them by making them walk over hot coals until they die of death. Hello, welcome in, Mr. Lizor. You have returned. We're playing Minecraft today, so different game day. But yeah, no, I've mainly just been yapping about how, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I've been a little bit busy with GTNH. I do want to continue doing this series, but GTNH has started to consume me. No, I need them to suffer. Not sure what I can do for you then. Well, that was a miss. Nope. God. Did it really... You know, one of the things that I like about vanilla Minecraft, it actually gives me the flint that I need. Meanwhile, this game immediately, as soon as it can make, or as soon as I want it to act like GTNH and not give me the flint that I need. Sorry, we are walking in the abyss right now. Okay, cool. Doesn't help that I can't necessarily see either, but we will blockade that point off. Okay. I mean, fair enough, you know. I didn't say you couldn't be a lizard. I just was saying, you know, that the lizard was going to be... Alright, screw yous on. You know what? I need to grab some torches. I'm grabbing me some damn torches. We're going for torchies. I also hate that I haven't made that automatically close behind me. What stupid idiot designed this? What stupid idiot designed this? Ah, there you are. Just a basic zombie villager. And that skeleton is fine. Do not necessarily care for anything. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to actually keep coal in this world. I forgot that we don't really have infinite fuel called the Cactus Throne. Oh god, I still need to get used to everything again. Nah, if you haven't seen the GTNH episode, what are you doing? Go watch. It is my favorite video that I've put out on this channel ever. Hands down. And I need to put that level of effort into MDOT editing because, yeah, it that good. But watch it after this stream. Don't leave me alone here. You're here now, so watch the stream. Smiles. Alright, that should at least give me viewership, or viewing of everything that I need for constructing the rest of this. Because that corner goes down far enough that I can do that. Alright, now I'm going to F3. We want 152, or we want minus 400, 152 minus 638, and we want to drop that down 21 blocks, so that goes to 31. Cool. Alright, and go fly down to there, right. Well, there's no real good spot for that. How do I want to get there? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Is that block right there? All the way up there. Did not mean to screenshot that. Nope. Hi. I did not mean to say hi to you cows, but you know, hi, hello, welcome. Let's see here. I can drop, I can use some cobblestone. I'll just float, place that. Hopefully land. Alright, and then we do the wonderful ladder on down. I do need to eat anyways. Doink. 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 And then we want where that is to be our end marker. And then we're just gonna build out what we've got above us. Do. 1, 2, I believe. Yep. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. And then over. I don't really need to count this part, just need to go. And then we should be all nicely set out for our big ol' box of what is going to be the next floor of the collection. Yeah, no. How has everybody's day been up to? Or I can word. How's everybody's day been? I mean, you know, I had a very busy day. I woke up slightly late for my class. I wasn't like late to class actually. I just was, you know, late to waking up, which meant that I was almost late to class. And it was really annoying because I had to bring in this big old model today. Like, literally, it's Thursday of the first week of classes, and I nearly was late, you know, because of stuff. And I also got, like, a big old model as one of my first assignments, you know. architecture noises be damned. This man has to make models as soon as possible. That is what it is. But yeah, no, it was crazy. And then I went to my second class of the day, got, you know, a little assignment that I'm going to be doing after this. It's interesting being in worlds where I do have more than just big homework assignments. Look, I am allowed to complain. Getting yelled at by your dog right now. Okay. This goes here. Thank you for informing me that the Blueprints video is finished. You don't need to talk about it in my stream chat, you know. You could message me. You don't have to. Okay, cool. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, 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 doink. Doink. You're fine. Stop apologizing. I'm gonna yank this out because it's in my way anyways. I will say, GTNH has made me enjoy doing large builds because, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw how big the, or how big Memoria Home is, but, the follow-up that I've been working on to Memoria or as you know, like basically my Steam Age build, it's massive. We're having a lot of fun with it, and I mean, I've already started setting up for what is going to be LVH build. It just has been, you know, okay, we're getting going on this then. All right, that's big building time. And yeah, I've been really enjoying building in GTNH, so I'm having a lot of fun just, you know, getting to do major big builds. You know, that is one thing, like, I am enjoying about this world as well. Like, I do enjoy that I am getting to do a big major build, because I love doing the big builds, honestly, in this. The annoying part is, God, gathering all the materials is utter dog water sometimes in both worlds. GTNH is really bad about how much it wants you to gather thousands and thousands of items, and then is like, Lamau, so you have storage for that, right? Like, you have the capability to store that, and I just have to shyly say, no, you make chests cause 2.5 times, with a little asterisk there, 2.5 times more than they do in base Minecraft. Like, come on, you know, what am I supposed to do about that? It's freaking expensive to do this. I can't tell. I went down a layer, that's why. There we go. I'm like, I can't see. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that's annoying. You know, that's also fine. He went and decided I don't want to be in this world anymore with me. So, you know, I think I won that fight, guys. He just jumped off and said, all right, goodbye. Goodbye. Take this. Also, I will say, God, getting the classic Minecraft music consistently and, like, commonly, again in GT&H, is really nostalgic. GT&H loves to let me just have the old Minecraft music going at any time. There we go. Alright, so there is that one done. Of course, today I really just think we're doing outline work. I'm not even really going to build out the rest of these, or build, like, work on building the interior at all of this. I just want to get the building of the zones done themselves. So, all right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then this is 21. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these that I want. That's 120. The benefit is also with this build, I can actually start going up soon. Like, I don't need to just go down, you know? I may act like it really wants me to build just down, but I don't need to. I can also build up. Like, we can run this thing going both directions. Cool, send that on over. There we go. And doopa-doopa-doo. Why do I have 3 torches sitting perfectly in a row like that? Bruh, what did I do? What did I do? You know what's funny? I remember we've spent so much time just in this little area alone, lighting stuff up. And here I am about to diagnose it with, goodbye, you're not necessary anymore. Like, here I am about to tell it, I don't need you. Alrighty, so we need to go, first off, 2 over, I believe. Yeah, 2 over. God, there's gonna be so much mining in here that we get to do, which is fine. It's only the prettiest part of what's left of the mountain of my base, you know? That's another thing that I really enjoy. GT&H, Enderman, do not steal legitimately your entire base. Whenever you just exist near them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this just gets to go right on over to the wall. Mine all this out because it's not necessary yet. And where we're outlining, I don't want it there. Well, good news for this, it's gone. Bad news is that's probably a lot of spawns that just opened up. Okay, cool. This goes over and through. We're probably going to dig directly into what we're hitting the outline with. Alright, cool. Just go drag this on over. I hate that you can do that. Ow. Doink. And over. Should just be until we hit right there. And if I'm correct, yep, that's right on the money. Okay, there we go. Again, drag this on over. There we go, perfect. Alright, so that's... So we have floors 1, 2, 3. Hang on, let me count real quick. So yeah, we have floors 1, 2, and 3 built, or marked at least. I will say, I do definitely miss having food that actually, you know, heals my hunger in GT&H. I think what we do is we go one more down from that point, and then that will line us up for basically reaching near to the bottom of this. And then once we've done that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, we would need 4, 5, we'd need 3 more from what we currently have. So We need 2 more to go up, maybe. Which is fine. But I'd also be down to just keep it going down. I think I said how that should be fine to, like, do for us, you know, end of the day, to just dig it down, I think. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Woo! Hello. Are you kidding me? I was so far away from you. Are you kidding me? There's a baby zombie trying to get after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fourteen, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and there we go. Yeah, I can already tell you I want to take it another block or another round down. Just set it into the ground. I don't care. And then that way what we can do is it actually means that the mobs can be at the top of the build, which is only slightly annoying for some of them. Mostly annoying for most of them. But, you know, it is what it is. We will figure it out. Over on this way. Still going across the way. Do 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 do. Now the part that's gonna be real annoying here in a minute is this one. Because, yep, we're about to run right in line with reasons as to why I basically said we should be able to just run the thing all the way over the first time I was designing this. Knowing my luck, I'm probably going to dig directly into it. Minus 638. Wait a minute. Here we are, and yep, we went right past where it is. So right here is where we want to be concerned with the general build layout there. Now, at least in good news, I get to delete one of the ugly portions of my base. So that goes there. And let's see here. So we've done 1, 2, 3, which means this is number 4. We go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just mine this way for a moment. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then there's one more before we go this way. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A line. A line. And there we go. Now I want a torch again. Cool. Should be as simple as just go this way. The problem, I can't see. You know, we have torches. I forget I can make torches, you know. There isn't some overly convoluted mess of stuff that I'm concerned about with torching. And come this way. Over we go. How is our time? Whoa, I went entirely over, as is typical of me. But this is also why I've been, like, honestly considering moving Minecraft to just longer streams in general. Because, like, I feel like I got nothing done today. I mean, I know we got stuff done because it's been important, but, like, yeah, I just kind of feel like I haven't done too much. There it is. Should be pretty confirmably. Just do that. And there we go, except now currently trapped. Oh my god! Ow. Hey. Ow. You know, I'm glad no telecreepers are sneaking up on me. That is one thing that I am happy about, is teleportation creatures aren't really a thing in this version. Because teleporter creepers are scary. They are my most common jump scare in the GT&H world, basically. And let's see here. Go. Alrighty, and should be able to just snake my way into here. And I'm gonna start laying out this one just because I feel like that's probably the best thing to do. Om nom nom. Okay, there we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Go dig this out. This is probably buried below ground, if I'm to guess. Like, we're not gonna pop. Oh, we are popping our head out. Okay. Huh. Well then, I mean, fair enough. Now what I am noticing is dear Lord, Do I need to light up areas more? Because apparently there's never enough lighting anywhere. You were not there. Ha. Okay. Alrighty. Well, yeah, we will continue the building next time. But in terms of this time, so we have layer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 started now. And if I am correct, again, because, you know, I'm normally stupid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors are what we need. So, that'll be basically what we get to start working on from here on out whenever we're doing these streams. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna say this bluntly to myself now, just so that I feel okay with playing GTNH. Minecraft streams are going to be grindy. Just in general, that's kind of what we're working towards, is the big build. There's gonna be a lot of hours that goes into it, but I mean, just me playing GTNH alone has helped me feel more confident with building in general, and I've tried more in general with building for GTNH, so, you know, I feel like it's fair for me to say we will continue, you know, being grindy in the next few episodes. I hope you all have enjoyed this one. Yeah, it's nice to get to play in this world again, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm probably just going to be focused on GTNH, and then we will stream this whenever we stream this, because this is the Discord world. So, yeah, you know what? For old time's sake, I haven't gotten to do this in a while. And there is something I want to get, because Bounce is honestly one of my favorite tracks that they've released for this game. So, I want to get that music disc soon, but yeah, no, let me grab this. And yep. Alright, well, with that, everybody, for old time's sake, thank you all once again for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. I'm glad to actually be back in the world, be back doing things, and, you know, if the Discord wills it, I will be here. Enjoy this as your GTNH, you know, your GTNH appetizer, so to speak, because, trust me, there's plenty more in GTNH. Like, I've done the math. We'd be on a similar episode count to this series, just getting to where we are in GTNH right now. So, yeah, no, I've been busy in that world. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody, and bye-bye. I will see you all whenever we meet next, and I will definitely be feeling much happier with playing this world, because I was actually kind of dreading coming back. Anyways, like I said, have a good one. Bye-bye. Whoop-dee. Friggin'... Sorry, I forgot that I have to do it this way. Anyways, bye-bye.